Undeterred by the cold, kept warm by faith, tens of thousands of Catholics are heading to the shrine of Our Lady of Guadalupe for a celebration honoring the Virgin Mary. WGN's Julie Unruh, live in Desplaines tonight. Julie.
How do you, Mark? It was almost 500 years ago that an Aztec native named Juan Diego said he saw the Virgin Mary not once, but multiple times in what is now near Mexico City. Well, interestingly enough, that commemoration is being celebrated miles and miles away right here in Chicago, as it is all over the world, frankly. But here is said to be the second largest gathering for Our Lady of Guadalupe, second largest in the Western Hemisphere, second only to Mexico City. Take a look here behind me. Earlier tonight, much earlier, the crowds were thin because the weather was cold. But frankly, the weather has gotten even colder since then. And really now, people are starting to file in a celebration that will go well into the night. The weather's certainly a factor, but it is not keeping the crowds away.
Staying warm from the inside.
9-year-old Kathy Navigato joins hundreds of others in Desplaines tonight who are trying to forget about the frigid temperatures to celebrate the Feast of Our Lady of Guadalupe. She will sing, pray, and help serve Mass for the crowd gathered at the shrine that is expected to draw over 100,000 people by the end of tomorrow. One way to get through it all with a smile? Dress for it, she says.
Double pants. I have a shirt under and then a shirt over it, a scarf, a sweater and gloves, hat, and then my jacket.
Outside in the cold, it's a pilgrimage. People from all over in the Hispanic community getting here any way they can. The sacrifice to do so on a bitter day is part of the promise they make to the Blessed Mother. The feast officially begins at midnight.
For us Catholics, the sense of going to the encounter of the other person is very important. So this is the whole sense of pilgrimage. So for us to make the pilgrimage, to come to the mother, to the house of the mother is so important, regardless of the weather, regardless of whatever you have to do. This is very important, is to go to the person instead of just waiting for the person to come to you.
You got people coming from Palatine, you got people coming from Mount Prospect. They walk all the way from there to here. It's a promise they have.
For others, they simply stop by with steam rising from their masks to pray on bended knee, to leave flowers at the shrine, and to light a candle before seeking shelter on this dangerously cold night. Staying home, simply not an option, no matter what the conditions.
Faith number one. Tradition number two. In the family for generations.
I came to thank her for everything she does for me.
Now, even at this late hour, the celebration itself is still building. Things began at 4 o'clock, but at 10 o'clock tonight, there'll be a lighting of the torch. At 11, and then again at midnight, there will be masses. And things will really conclude, going out throughout the day tomorrow, but they'll end up stopping somewhere around 7 o'clock tomorrow night. For a full list, just go to the Archdiocese website, archchicago.org. We're live in Desplaines. Julie Unruh, WGN News.
Thank you, Julie. Chicago City Council.